Hey guys, I want to talk a little bit about the coronavirus. So if you follow our Facebook page, you'll notice that I've posted two videos, not one, but two videos, Tuesday and Thursday now, trying to give you guys some updates. One of the things I think is important for you to be aware of is that the coronavirus is here in Cherokee County even. It came to Cherokee County. Now, not a resident that we know of yet. It'll likely spread to a resident of Cherokee County because there was a homeschool kid, one of the Fulton County people that came back from Milan, Italy, 50-year-old man, passed it on to his 15-year-old son. Didn't know it, of course. Son's in school on a Wednesday over here at Living Sciences, which is a homeschool science place over on North Arnold Mill, and so they've closed. Now they're closed down for like 10 days because of knowing that he's got the coronavirus. So what that does, though, it shows you how quickly you can cover the globe with the virus. So it's something that I think you should just be aware of. I don't know what people think they're going to do. Like just close up your doors and stay home. No, that doesn't make sense. Now, if you have a poor immune system and you know it, then yeah, it does make sense. Or if you're around somebody who has a pretty poor immune system, then you should give them some leeway, some room, and perhaps you pull away completely from them or you pull away completely from society. But that's really kind of an over-the-top thing to do given these numbers. And so I talked a little bit about it, but this is good to actually have the numbers. So we'll just go back to 2002. I don't think I need to go back any further than that. We could go back to the H5N1 bird flu in 97, but the total cases were so small that it seems odd to tell you that the mortality rate was 52%. Yeah, it's probably good that I told you that, right? So that one, only 861 cases, so not a big deal, except for the 455 who died and their families. Of course, a big deal to them. And that's the truth about any of these viruses, that even though you don't really have to freak out, in the end, I get that one case and one death, that's a person. And I'm not insensitive to that, but I am sensitive to the fact that if you're not an at-risk person, then you shouldn't just completely shut down all parts of your life, the economy, the education, and all that, because you're scared. All right. So, SARS 2002, 8,096 cases, so not a lot of cases. 774 deaths, 9.6% fatality rate. Most definitely worse than what we're dealing with right now. Because right now, just the rate that we could perhaps perceive, if every person who has it has actually been tested, it's probably 3%, but obviously that's not the case. Everyone who has it hasn't been tested. So according to research literature, I've shared some of that in my video 2 videos ago, 1% is probably what we're tracking for a fatality rate right now for coronavirus. So SARS was 9.6%. H1N1 in 2009, 1.6 million people were affected with that. So many cases that we had. 284,000 worldwide deaths over 214 countries. 17.4% is the fatality rate there. 17 people out of every 100. Pretty significant. MERS 2012, 2,494 people. 858 deaths, that's 34% fatality rate with that infection. H7N9 bird flu 2013, just a few years back, you guys remember that bird flu? 1,568 cases, and we had 616 deaths, 39% fatality rate, right? So, we look at Ebola. Ebola is known to have a 40% fatality rate. So the thing about this that I think makes it a big deal is the fact that it's virulent and it came from a highly traveled area, so quickly it's spreading across many countries. We're at 20 countries as this. I think now we're probably in like 45 countries or so now. We'll probably hit 214. It's probably going to happen for this one. Total number of cases, they might hit 1.5, 1.6 million. Total deaths won't be anywhere near 250,000 worldwide. It won't be anywhere near that. So just keep that in mind. I hope you guys are smart. We're going to be smart here too. We're going to spray stuff down a little more than we usually do, be a little more cautious. But honestly, it's not anywhere near as big a fear as what it sounds to the world right now, thanks to kind of media and how it's being managed. So. All right, we want to adjust your atlas. I want you on Juice Plus. I want you on vitamin D. You can do zinc, elderberry, that other stuff that you guys are into, probiotics, and all these things to help build an immune system. I want you to sleep a little bit more. I want you to exercise. I just came off of 3 days of just pure juicing, so that might be a wise thing to get into some health habits that are going to help improve your immune system, so that you can just say, hey, if I get it, I don't even care. All right.